gotta see this. Look at this. It's just amazing how Jesus does this. I don't even know the name of this flower, but I just thought it was so cool. Look at these little stems. They're like ropes. They're just waiting their turn to open up into a beautiful flower. Look at that. It's just so pretty. Hi guys. So I'm sitting here reminiscing with Jesus just about how different my heart is now than when I first got married to Paul, like just as a wife and as a mother and just as a woman in general. And I wanted to talk a little bit about that. And I thought I would take you guys with me while I unload my dishwasher and talk about it. Because it reminds me of like cleaning house. And okay, so obviously when God is talking about cleaning the house, he's talking about the heart. But it's just amazing because when Paul and I first got together, I was like a really disturbed person. I was very heartbroken and just insecure, and just because of the things that I went through, you know, as a child. And he really helped mold and shape my heart into what it is today. And that's his long-suffering love, and his patience, and his mercy, and his compassion of my husband and of God. So I just want to talk a little bit about how different my heart was. I used to be this very, like, nitpicky. I was complaining a lot. I would, like, just get on to him about the silliest things, you know, and just whatever Satan would whisper in my ear, I would find something to complain about. And I learned that that's just foolish, how the devil really just wants to try and separate the husband and wife any way that he can with just little pebbles of things that Satan tries to make into big hills so that it'll separate the wife and husband, you know, and heart. So like I would just complain, like, for example, I don't know, like if he left clothes on the floor, or I don't know, he's always been clean, so it's not like he's this dirty man. But yeah, like I used to be this argumentative, complaining spirit, and I was a Jezebel pretty much. I tried to control everything in our marriage. I wore the pants, so to speak, and it's just not like that today. Like, when I came to Jesus, he really started to filter out my heart and to replace it with a meek, gentle, quiet, loving, merciful, compassionate spirit. And that doesn't mean that I don't voice my heart about things, but, you know, I'm not easily as provoked by whispers of the devil as I used to be, and I'm not saying that I haven't fallen at times, or, you know, been fooled at times or whatnot, but yeah, like, I've just learned that the longer people are married, you know, the more that their hearts will be molded and shaped into what God wants them to be, you know, if they're submitted to Jesus. And it's just amazing to see how different, how much God has molded me through the love of my husband. And just to see how really the little things are just petty, you know what I mean? Like, the things that most wives complain about are meaningless and nothing compared to what really matters. It's like, I just see that a lot of wives make the smallest things into a mountain, you know, and it hinders them from really growing close to their husbands and in intimacy, because they're just pushing their husbands away with their daily complaints and their selfishness and things like that. So I've just really learned a lot, you guys. I was definitely somebody who was super selfish. I'm going to set you in the cabinet for a moment. I was super selfish, and I just always had to do things my way, and I was bossy, I didn't thank my husband for certain things, like for things that he did, and I withheld love a lot because I wasn't drawing near to Jesus, so it's like I had this spirit of being so hurt from things that happened to me as a child that I was scared of love, if that makes sense. It's hard to explain unless you've been there, but I would push love away a lot. But as a wife now, I've just grown in so much discernment and understanding about how much a wife has the power to really love her husband and bring the best out of him, and not just that, but how much being a submissive wife to my husband and to God brings the best out in me as a person, because they're my identity. They're who I am, and I wouldn't be Jackie without either one of them. So like, my heart went from being extremely selfish and mean and temperamental and just, you know, controlling to putty. I feel like I could fall apart over an emotional commercial, like in a good way though. Like, I have feelings now, I let them out, and I have learned so much about my emotions, and when I'm being overly emotional, or you know, when the time is right to cry and show emotion and things like that, whereas before I withheld all emotions. So now it's like I'm in this river. I'm like this, the gates have been opened up, and I'm so like in touch with what matters, you know, and you know, with God's heart and people's hearts, and yeah, just what matters. And so my love flows, and yeah, I've just learned so much, you guys, in the counsel of God, and in the loving counsel and long-suffering love of my husband. So I just want to encourage you, if you're a wife who's had a troubled childhood, or for whatever reason, if you've had trauma in your life, or if you're just angry and maybe you don't even know why you're angry, go to Jesus, ask him to help you, ask him to show you your fruit, like when you're being selfish, and why you're feeling these emotions and feelings to withhold love from your husband. If you go to Jesus with all of that, he'll explain to you just the damage that was done to your heart and how to fix it. Like, he'll fix it if you sit with them. Like, literally, I have sat with God crying in his lap, and he fixed my heart and explained to me why I was in such deep pain and stuff. So like, yeah, if you do that, then you'll become softer, and you'll become more delicate, like a flower, emotional in a good way though. Like, you'll feel godly emotion, you'll feel godly sorrow, and then you'll be able to be sensitive to your husband's heart too, and it'll help calm the storm within you, because it did me, and I'm living proof, you guys, that really going to Jesus about all things helps. About your heart, about your marriage, about parenting, everything. He cleans house, he fixes the heart. And yeah, I wanted to share that and just kind of have this little chit chat with you as I'm cleaning the house. Paul will be home in like 30 minutes, so I kind of waited a while to clean up today. I've been so busy with the dogs. We got another dog, so like busy potty training and things like that. So my days are a little different right now. But yeah, I just really felt led to talk about this, because I know there's a lot of wives out there who are brokenhearted, and y'all need love. You need God's love, and so that you yourself can really start to be full of his love, so that you can give God's love to your husbands and really sincerely start to love your husbands the way that their hearts need. Yeah, so I just wanted to talk a little bit about that, and I hope you guys are having a great day, and yeah, I'll chit chat with you later. God bless.